Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Knocks it loose. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And that one, good.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Tatum drives in. And Embiid with the block. Back to Porzingis. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
I thought the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Outside, Martin. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a number one level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Now, here's Maxey. Right side, George. Down low. Brown outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Outside, Gordon. Back to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Outside, Tatum. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxey, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's White missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Embiid with it. He's picked up by White. Outside, Maxey. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Outside, Tatum. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers lead. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside, George from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's George. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. Tatum's shot is off. George looking around. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Sixers, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Al Gordon following Al Horford's three-point attempt. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Celtics trailed by 5. Horford with it. Maxey covering. Over to the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. It's George on the wing. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Cornette. Embiid comes for the double team. And the basket by Hauser.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions.
76ers, ENT.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Back to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brown. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to George. To the paint. Tatum looking around. Throws it down, JT!
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Get up, put your hands together for your Sixers, ENT.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
A nice shot by Tatum.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Maxey, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .112 left now here in the second. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tatum, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Now Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Outside for Lowry. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Tatum. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And that one's good. Tatum.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Maxey. Now, here's George. Second chance effort. Outside for Martin. Embiid wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And the Celtics with possession here. Over to the left wing. Brown outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Maxey with it. He's got 5. Nobody near George. Offensive rebound. Embiid puts it right back. Whoa! Wow!
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside Holiday. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Gordon. High post, Embiid. Outside for Martin. 6 to shoot. Now here's Embiid. He's got 18. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. For the lead. It's hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers leading. With the crossover. And it's laid in by Maxey. And that's now 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hauser. Walker with it. Defended by George. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hauser misses.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Pass to George. Outside for Martin. And here's Embiid. Back to Martin. Now Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Walker. A shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution for your 76ers.
1:27 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Here's Oubre. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Cornette, and he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he recovers it. They get it back. Pass to Martin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers.
The Celtics, 35.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Right wing. A good look from Embiid. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lost to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there's not much you can do defensively.
Outside, Maxey. Left side, Gordon. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Now here's Embiid. It's stolen by White. Tatum downhill. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. And that's good. Kristaps Porzingis for 3. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Embiid the screen. Maxey with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. And the 3-ball is good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Porzingis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Launches it.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for White.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Now Gordon. Outside, Maxey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Gordon.
Embiid inside.
As a defender, Porzingis has all the size he needs to intimidate shooters.
Oh, he misses the dunk. Brown with it. George picks him up. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey with it. Outside, George from deep 3-point land. Porzingis with the rebound. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brown outside. for the key, Porzingis. Back to Brown. 4 on the clock. All alone. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Pass to Martin. Porzingis with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Outside, Maxey. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't... get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Holiday looking for an opening. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up.
Şungun, Colby White, or Tyrese Maxey.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge. Inside for him, it's Harrison Duran.
If you guessed Tyrese Maxey, you just earned yourself some more VC.
Welcome to the final vote of Season 1. Are you ready to help us award 100,000 VC to this season's winner?
Kia, movement that inspires.
Season 2 is here, and the feature athlete is Jamal Murray, the Blue Arrow. Just like Jamal, you'll be scoring big with new rewards to unlock from levels 1 through 40.
And you won't want to miss this level 40 prize. It will be valuable to any My Player trying to expand their game. A +1 cap breaker. You'll be able to boost any attribute rating beyond its max potential cap, as long as it's allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan. This will change the way that builds are made.
And as you get there, you'll enjoy double XP coins, boosted accessories, badge perks, badge elevators, and more. The badge perks will boost a badge at max potential 1 level higher, while the badge elevator will permanently boost a badge within your potential 2 levels higher.
So many options, and don't forget the badge perks. The rotating badge perk for Season 2 is called Participation. In multiplayer games, your selected badge will have a guaranteed base amount of progression. So squad up, get out there, and raise those badge levels.
Plus, show off your Halloween spirit with a mummy costume.
Imagine dropping off the competition dressed up as a mummy.
Wrap it up with more wins, and there's also a lot going on in my team, so let's hear from Sasha and Danny for the details.
We're soaring into Season 2 of My Team, spearheaded by the Blue Arrow himself, Jamal Murray.
This Evo Jamal Murray card will evolve from Sapphire to Ruby as you meet the card objectives. Put those signature go-to moves to use, they're really dazzling.
And speaking of dazzling, you can play with Big Game James Worthy, a diamond card at level 35, and a perfect playmaker awaits when you hit that level 40 target. That's Pink Diamond Tyrese Halliburton, dropping swift dimes right on time, a card that's truly worth playing to earn.
Grab some teammates to add that extra impact. You can pair Tyrese with level 20's Amethyst Obi Toppin or the Hot Shot Ascension reward, Diamond Buddy Healed. And if you're playing with Jamal Murray, you can pick up Ruby Christian Brown as a valuable teammate at level 10.
Add a quick spark to your lineup with Diamond Karl Anthony Towns and the Pro Pass pack. It comes with Diamond shoes, Glass Gunner Takeover, and a Hall of Fame Deadeye badge.
Heading over to Domination, there's an entirely new tier, ABCs. Here you'll play a series against all-time teams based on player names.
Always be competing. No? Well, I think so. Especially since you'll snag one of the longest names in NBA history for completing that series, KCP. Contavious Caldwell-Pope will absolutely light it up out there, and your My Team is going to be ready for showtime in no time.
With so much to do, go have some fun. Get out there and prove that you're the best in My Team.
It's time for Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and this segment is dedicated to all the dribblers out there. NBA 2K25 features a completely revamped dribbling engine powered by ProPlay. It's got a whole new feel and contains several new dribble styles. So it's important to get into the gym with different players just to get a feel for how different players move, how much space you need to cut or stop, and the timing various styles have for exploding off the bounce. You can get pretty far just using the left stick probing the court and seizing open driving lane opportunities. But to become a great dribbler, you need to master the Pro Stick. Whether you're brand new to 2K or have been playing for years, Learn 2K is a great place to start. In the advanced tutorial, each move is
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves.
with a beginner, intermediate, and advanced level. Once you click on a move you're trying to perform, you will not be able to check the box until you do the move properly. And if you do the wrong move, you'll see what move you did perform in the top right corner of the screen. As you work your way through, you'll be able to learn the controls and see if you're pulling off the moves correctly. Once you've checked off all the moves on the list,